This is an example of what ignorance in the misinformed sense looks like. My dear sister here says, you know who wrote the Bible is the same folks that gave us a white Jesus. Now, think about this for a moment. The Bible was written by 40 different authors over about a 1600-year period, okay? Of those 40 different authors, the only person that I know of that was not a Jew was Luke. Luke was a Greek who wrote both the book or the Gospel of Luke and the book of Acts. So, who out of all of those 39 other authors, who is it of them that gave us a white Jesus? Jesus was clearly a brown-skinned, Aramaic-speaking Palestinian Jew who was colonized in the Roman Empire. And we know that particularly the New Testament, every single one of the writers of the New Testament was also a Jewish person. Again, with the exception of Luke, every single one of them was a Jewish person that was colonized by the Roman Empire. So every time somebody gives the insinuation or the implication that the Bible was written by people who were meant to control people, it was meant to manipulate people, and I'm thinking, how? How can the Bible be written to manipulate people, to control people, to exert any type of power over people, even in the sense of manipulating people into giving them a white Jesus when they themselves were the ones who were being colonized? And they're being colonized by people in the Roman Empire. If you know anything about the Roman Empire was a polytheistic empire. They were not monotheistic. They were all about serving multiple gods, not one God. So there's no way in the world the Romans would have given us a religion that was a monotheistic religion that would be disrespectful to their polytheistic gods. Their polytheistic pantheon is not going to want to hear anything about a monotheistic religion of a person saying that he alone is God and making the exclusive claims that Christianity does. So when someone says something like this, my heart really goes out to them because they're displaying their biblical illiteracy. They're displaying that they really have not understood the scriptures nor history and how it worked. Because there's no way that a Jewish person in the Roman Empire in the first century is in a position of power, in a position to manipulate or even create a white Jesus. That doesn't even evolve until around the 4th century. And yes, Jesus was whitewashed in the images and different things like that we see. But the Jews aren't the ones that are responsible for that. If you want more information on this, I suggest please reading the incredible work done by Pastor Jerome Gay called The Whitewashing of Christianity. It's a phenomenal book. So if you want to learn more about whitewashing, yes, that did happen. And yes, we can talk about it. But let's talk about it in an intelligent sense. Let's not talk about it from an ignorant, misinformed sense. So again, this is an educational, video meant to say, hey, before you speak on something in a public platform, please have done some research on it, but don't demonstrate to people that you really don't understand this particular issue and what you're talking about. It's too important for people to be out here speaking on it without a requisite level of education to go along with it. Blessings.